Hello and welcome to Trains and Reactic. Hopefully I should have an echo in a second. Do I have an echo? Yes, I do have an echo. So hi Tom, hi Robert, hi Carl, and hi anybody else who's out there tonight. I hope you're all good. So what's everyone been up to? Hope you all had a good week. So about last week, I ended up doing other stuff, and if you watched my short, which went out about 10 minutes ago, you'll see that I've changed my plan for today. But the plan for today is to build this kit, as I need several of those. I already got 3 buildings for the retail park, but I need a lot more, and I felt like a kit build today. As I need to buy some wood for the OO9 module just to strengthen it up before I do too much more to it. So I thought, let's get this done. So how's everyone else been this week? So this is for Metcalf Meadow Retail Unit. Yep. Well, you lot all watch it upside down. I'm actually this side. One day I'll work out how to change this camera around. I used to do that when I had the camera directly into OBS, but with how I got the thing captured, it doesn't do it any longer. So one day I'll sort it. I need quite a few of these, but unfortunately Metcalf have discontinued this model. As a buffer helix, we're going to have a retail park with a magna rail system on, with cars going round and around in circles. As that what happened in retail parks. So I need quite a few of these. So I picked this up at Pontefract Model Railway Show. So that's that bit. Then you've got the roof bit, grey bit, see-through bit, shop inners and cardboard, shop base, walls, bay door, grey cardboard bit, colourful bit, and instruction bits. So it's a cut out for windows, stick windows to for bits, stick for floor to for floor, stick for wall around for floor, stick back wall on, make some cardboard bits for shelves. But one of these retail units is going to end up as an empty retail unit. Put your shelves in, put more windows in, put the top floor in, put the roof on, put the sticky bit on the outside, and then you end up with these. So it's something like that I'm aiming for at the end. So let's get on with this. And I even know where my scissors are for a change. So cut out all the windows and get that done. So what have I been up to this week? Went to Pontefract Model Railway Show, really good show, really enjoyed it. Saw some of my friends, saw some really good layouts. That was a hard show to decide which layouts to film, as there were so many great layouts. And I tried to stick to my rule of 10. Tried to film about 10 layouts, and that's so that I encourage people to go to the show. I've been working on the Helix. That nut driver is an absolute dream. Hopefully we'll have an update on the Helix and the layout tables on Saturday, as hopefully I'll get stuff done to them. First video for the Model Club is being reviewed by everyone at the moment, so that go live on second Monday of a month, and getting stuff done to the club's new layout. So the Model Club have a meeting on the meeting to discuss issues and that kind of stuff on the first Monday of the month, so that's when I need to have a video done. And then if anyone have any changes or comments they want to be blurred or anything like that, they could tell me then I have a week to make any changes put through. But I had a mini viewing on Friday and everyone seemed to like it. I also picked up some interesting things to do track differently. I've picked up some track screws, so I'm going to try that on the main layout. Depending on many factors, we should get into the train room shortly to do some work in there on a Wednesday night, which I'm really looking forward to. As once I've got the tables built, it's then building the baseboard support and then get to the baseboards in. So that should be good. This weekend I don't have any shows. Next weekend there's Doncaster show, and then if you are into what to call it, swap meets and that kind of thing, that's for one arranged by one of my club members. So quite a few bits going on. What else do I need to say? I hope everyone's been watching Anthony's videos, as it's nice to see progress on his layout. His latest one with the lights, really impressive. As you know, I believe that everything that can work should work in a model railway, so seeing the lights on his layout is really impressive. But I've been looking at lighting for my new layout, building lighting, street lights and that kind of stuff. I'm going to need a DCC system just to run the lights individually, as if you look at a modern house, consider how many lights you have in it. So you have your living room light, kitchen light, hallway light, you might have a light outside, then you have your bedroom light and toilet light. Then you might have a garage light. What other lights might you have? So 4 downstairs, 4 upstairs, plus any on the building. So you're looking at potentially 10 lights per building. And when you consider the amount of buildings I'm going to have, it quickly add up. And then I'm going to have street lights. That's an interesting one I've seen. Does anyone else follow what do you call them? Woodland Scenic. They have teased about a new lighting system they're about to announce. So I don't mean lighting, I mean sound system. As one problem I have with DCC sound is you just hear for locos. But when you consider what sounds you have around you, currently around me, I have a hum from my computer, I have me chatting, there's another hum somewhere, there's just so many noises around. If you think going outside, so yeah, when I go outside to see for fluffy bunnies after the stream, I hear noises coming from the house. I then hear noises coming from the road. Then you normally get a dog barking somewhere. You then have a car going by somewhere. Maybe a noisy scooter. But you don't have one specific sound. You have many different sounds. So I want to have sound modules embedded into the layout. So if you're standing by the station, you get the announcements going off, you then get the people moving about, you get the car noises, you get the announcement, you get all the bits that you naturally get with in real life. So that's something. Okay, so now I need to work out windows. Shot front, shot front, shot front. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Rear upper, rear upper. Front upper. And then there should be some doors for this as well. Blue door or white door? I'm thinking I might go white. Then I'll go and grab my glue out and start gluing all these bits. So what else is going on? Yeah, North Yorkshire Moor Railway, have you seen they're having problems with one of their bridges? Okay, today's glue of choice is a mixture of Yoo-hoo and glue and glaze. Yeah, North Yorkshire Moors Railway, one of their bridges is having a major problem. Okay, my glue doesn't want to work. There's something sticking in it. What else is going on? Next Wednesday is the Batman announcement, but Batman USA they have announced interesting bits for Telequeen Blue Loco. That's in HON30, which is OO9. What else do I have going on? Looking at Key Model World Live, I'm debating this year, am I going to stay there or am I going to drive back each day, as it's a case of both are feasible, as it's about an hour drive for me to get back. But if there's anyone I know staying there, I'm happy to book a hotel. So it's a case of I'll just need to decide shortly. But that's a show I'm really looking forward to this year. So this month I got no, next month, as that's February, I got Doncaster. Then near the end of the month I got Ilkeston, and then the G-Gay show at Warwick Event Centre. Then March I have quite a few shows. I actually have 4 shows in a row. So I start off with South Notts, then it's York, then it's I can't remember which one. South Notts, York. I have all my shows on a calendar. So March, South, Ali Pally, South Notts, York, and then Notts. So that's quite a few shows, but looking forward to those. Ali Pally is meant to be a big year for that show. So I'm looking forward to that. What else do I have going on? Yeah, so quite a few shows, but not as many as I used to. Depending on how I get done on my projects this week, I might be going to for G-Gauge monthly meetup for a group of them I'm a member of at Wellaby Hall on for Sunday, but I haven't decided quite yet if I'm going or not. As there's stuff I want to get done before I do anything else. So, like I said, or at least I thought I said, this year my aims are to get the OO9 layout sorted by May, and then get a lot done on my main layout, and then when the weather improves, got some rebuilding on the Garden Railway to do. So cutting back on shows so that I have more time for my other layouts. So yeah, Also doing my daily shorts, which I'm enjoying. So I haven't quite got very worked out fully, but we have one which tell you what I've done this week. We have one where about I'll show you what's on my workbench. Have another one where about yeah, show what's on my workbench. So show what I've done this month. Now this week. Then share any cool stuff I've been up to. Try to do quick shopping things. So yeah, enjoying for shorts. I'm fair getting a good amount of views. That's what I want to say to everyone. I'm 8 subscribers away from 3,000, which have been a lot of hard work to get there. So tell 8 people about my channel. I want to get to 3,000. 3,000 is a nice number. Okay, so that's stick on there. So I'm up to that point there. So now I need to do for front wall, put the thing in, put the back wall on, put the back things in, and then put the side things in. Yeah, so what am I talking about? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about half of the time. So, on the new layout I've been doing, I mean for main layout, there's a lot of thinking going on. So for first project, when I get the table done, it's going to be the top left corner, which is going to be hidden underneath a station that will be built above it. So as I have said many times, the idea of a layout is it going to be multi-story layout. So the bit which we all know and love is my storage yard. So eventually that will be hardly seen. That's the reason that all the wires are on top of it. We'll have CCTV cameras down there monitoring it. Then after that we'll have the middle bit, which is going to be coming out of the helix. Coming out, they're going to be a tunnel or something along there. Then for track, 2 lines will go up to the station, but there's also going to be a cut around to take that back down to the helix, so I can have stuff permanently moving. And in that section there, we're going to have some sort of yard. to so I have something to play with. Okay, so this is now the hardest bit of this kit, sticking this on. So let me get the sticky stuff down. So that goes there. So that's that bit. I now need to stick that window in, which is this one here. So the aim is by Christmas to have trains running, doing the loop on the main layout. My OO9 layout have got its first show in October, which is my Model Railway Club show. So it's all officially booked for that. So that's why I have given that to deadline of May. Then that gives me time to make a fiddling yard and get to know the layout. So that's something to look forward to. Then what else? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to actually getting stuff done on the main layout, but there's a lot of unknowns at the moment. I still need to buy another 2 helix rounds, and I think I most probably also need another lot of track as well. But I've always known that. So get sticky stuff on here. So what else? So I now need 2 side ones. Which I think are those ones there. My thought for this is to have it as an empty shop. As most retail parts I know you have at least one empty shop. And this is actually quite easy to get into the inside to put stuff in. So more glue on here. Hi to for people who have just joined. I'm building the Metcalf P0361, which have been discontinued, but it's what to call it? It's a retail park unit, and I need several of these for my retail park, which is going to go above my helix. I have an affinity affinity car going around, so going to have a Magna Rail car system going around for the layout with with cars in it. So now I'm skipping that and going on to putting that wall in. So this is the middle support wall. That one, and that's a floor. Yes, so what else do I have to say? I'm collecting cars for retail park. So I need a door on this, and that's about it. So let's find another door. Let's stick a blue door on. So this could be a Comet, it could be a Toys R Us, it could be any of the good brands we have lost over the years. So stick that on there, then grab 2 equal size offcuts. To work as backers. Or just one which I can cut in half. Have anyone seen anything from Lee recently, as he always used to be here, but he's now vanished? I know Anthony watched me on after it happened, because he have his son, no, his grandson, and other stuff on Wednesdays. So that's that bit in. Go and put a bit of glue around here. I know I'm competing against Dawn Quest on Wednesday. And I see somebody else, who was it? Welltrough Railway, if I remember correctly, they're also doing for what shows are coming up, so I don't want to compete against them. So now to put the windows in and the sides. So this is the front. So I think I put the glass in upside down. Oh well, we're used to me doing that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the layout into a stage where I'm making big progress on it. As it's been going on for way too long. So I need this end. hopefully I'll get a chance to pop down to B&Q on Saturday to go and grab some plywood and get it cut to the lengths I need so I can build the frame around the 009 layout, which will then mean I can get on with the projects I need to do on it, as there's a lot of movement on it, so I want to build an additional frame around it so that it have more rigidity on it. Okay, this goes in there like so, and this one going for the other side. What else? And now it's a roof goes on top here. So if I was sensible, I would have put the lights in already, but that's a future Richard problem. Oops. So that now all goes like that. So that's looking pretty good. That's not too worried about. That's not too worried about. That's not too worried about. The front is a bit I'm worried about with this kit. So now we need to put the roof on, and then it's a front structure. So making good progress. So I know it's a topic that many people get fed up with. Oh, actually, before I go into that one, did anyone see a New Junctions video yesterday looking at locos, what do you call it, for HSTs? I found that quite an interesting video. For restoration jobs we're doing on it, and the fact that people are thinking of taking the locos into preservation before they are lost. That's a very important step forward. But the other one I was going to say is HS2. I know those words are insulting to some people, exciting to other people. But not getting into the politics behind it, but I'm going to say drive into Birmingham every few weeks or once a month or something like that, and seeing the viaduct being built coming into Birmingham around for M42 is really impressive. I want somebody to prove to me that it is going to be high enough for lorries to go underneath, as to me it looks a little bit low. But hey, they got experts working on it. But watching how the concrete structure is gradually growing, expanding, moving along, growing, expanding, really impressive. So just done those. So I now need to put that bit in, and then for frame, then stick that on, and then put the roof on. Yeah, seeing the structures of HS2 gradually getting built is impressive. Also taking such a long time to be done. They've also just got planning permission for rebuild the work they want to do at Kern Street station, restoring the old station building. But HS2 is a weird thing. So make sure that those are sticking how they should be. I only have one floor of this building. It says kit today. For a shelf I recently added. Civil engineering is, yeah, for the scale of the civil engineering, it's impressive. There's a lot of bits of the M25, as when I lived down south, I lived in Farnborough in Hampshire, and family lived in Hayward Heath and Brighton. So we would use the M25. Some of the structures I remember happening were quite impressive. Some of the roadworks impressive. I really don't know if I am for or against HS2. A21 didn't really go down to Hastings much, but oh, what's the road that go into Brighton? That's an impressive structure. Give me a second. Google map. Click on Google. Click on that one. Click on maps. Go down to London. For A23, that's impressive. Some of the, I remember that being built as I was a child, and where is it? For some of other bits there, I remember being built. It's like the bit going into yeah, A23. That's a road going into Brighton. I remember all the roadworks for years of waiting, but the road itself, that was an impressive structure. And lots of good memories about Brighton. For Palace Pier, Peter Pan Land, going on walks with my uncle and my sister, getting my uncle into trouble, my uncle's HOE layout. That's one of the things that got me into the hobby, my uncle's HOE layout. Last time I went down for A23, they'd done some work near Burgess Hill, and that road structure is amazing. Really nice. But yeah, Brighton, going down to the pier, going for walks with my uncle. I always liked my Uncle Trevor. It's his fault I'm into trains. And my Uncle Nick isn't too bad. But still got friends and family in Brighton. So that's what this is looking like. I'm pleased with this. Ready to be put somewhere safe. I'm absolutely covered in glue. My rabbits are going to hate me for that. But let's go on to shows this week, which aren't really that many. So you've got the Glen Valley Tramway in Bournesville Village show. You've got the Trent Valley Area 7 Mil Narrow Gauge Association show, Mickleover, not Derby, up the road from me, Derby. Mickleover is a good place, and then you have the Shiphampton Model Railway Club annual show, and that's in Bristol. So not too much to share on shows, but pretty good amount of shows. Then North Yorkshire Moor Railway, that's my my railway place of the week, as they need help to restore Bridge 42, which take them onto the main line. So anyone planning for holidays this year, go up to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. Really impressive railway. We went there last year and really enjoyed it. So let's go back to they're needing to restore Bridge 42. The track must be removed, bringing all train services to a halt. Serious loss of income. This is a bridge which this is the bridge you got for station that side. It's at Grossmoor by the level crossing. For stones and brick arches, masonry need work to it. And this is for stations one side and the yards the other side. So it's quite an important part of a layout of a thing. And if you're thinking of going there, You want to stay at Pickering. Let's find Pickering. In North Yorkshire, and that's a really nice hotel we found. Pickering, and I can strongly recommend the Best Western Forest and Valley Hotel. Really, really nice hotel. So, I need to put on scary camera mode, don't I? Press still, put that on. So, depending on what I get done this week, we'll have a video hopefully on Saturday, but it might be on Sunday, just depending on what I achieve. Then we'll have my daily shorts. Might do another one on Friday from the club, see what people have. Then next week, as long as I get the woodwork done, we should be doing more on the OO9 layout. Hopefully getting the back scene glued on, getting a bit more scenery done, and maybe even get some of the electronics sorted. As we can see the end of the tunnel, but not quite sure if it's just somebody there with a torch. So I need to get some hedges for it. Got to get a bit more done on the base and get the point sorted. So hopefully we'll get onto that next week. So thank you everybody for putting up with me, and I'll see you all next time. So which button is it? I need to find that button. So see you all next time. Thank you very much.